Hey guys, Moose here. Welcome back to another episode of Planetbase. Doing alright. I kind of feel like prioritization's meaningless at this point, but we got plenty of food. We're growing meat. That's big. We got meds. Not entirely sure how many, but we have an amount. They're going to take a bit. Actually, we only recently made these, so it might take a bit to get up there. Resources are being made, but I think consumed at a reasonable pace, so they're not really doing much at the moment, but power is okay. It looks like we have enough storage finally. We generally look okay. I'm thinking we may want another mine, to be honest, or like have more people working. I don't know. Yeah, you can kind of see we're doing a lot better here. I'm a little surprised food is so low value, but that's okay. Yeah, 66 is ridiculous. I'm not paying for that. So what did we need for this? 2, and it turns into a microchip? Okay, so we can actually make those. Which means we can actually make robots. Which is pretty cool. So what about tech? Techs. I don't know how this works. Do I just click on it, or is it something here? Or maybe in the command... No, it's not there. Maybe it's something in the command center I gotta do. We're gonna be building some of that soon. This is a little... Actually, you know what I could do? What if I build a mine here? Is this mineable? That's a starport. I don't want a starport. Yeah, we don't want that yet. No, okay, yeah, that can go here. So I think it will. And then I will put... not that. I'll put this right here. And then I think it would be reasonable... I feel like this is too far from storage, but I can reconfigure that. And I think this... I wish I could put something like right here. But this is not that bad of a walk. What I could do is make a processing plant right there. So they come in and they just bring the iron right here. Super easy. Let's speed up time. We need to do that. I think that's the right move. We kind of need... We really just need to up our resource production. We got a ton of food, so we can support more people if we want. We don't really have much of a say in the matter, but, you know, we're okay. We're pretty much good on everything major. We're really just looking for more materials. And I think we have a good varied diet for everyone, too. It's kind of down to them to make sure that they eat different stuff, but we're making a stupid amount of food. Okay, one of these should be each one. It resets progress, but I don't care. We have so much extra food, it's irrelevant. Kind of want to keep an eye on water. It looks like we're perfectly fine. Power is doing excellent, so I don't need to worry about that. We're really just tight on metal. So the second mine makes complete sense to me. And it's nice to have a little exit down here too. Just, you know, whatever we want to do here. We could do another mine down here. It's reasonably close. I'd probably want another... Actually, how's that going to work? Ooh, that's actually kind of bad. But maybe it's not. I don't know. This could be weird. Because what I'm thinking is if I put more stuff here, then it's going to connect and block off access from this airlock. But do I actually care about that? I'm not sure I do. I think I can kind of just ignore that and have like this fenced in area is where this leads out to, and then I have another airlock if you actually want to go outside. And by actually go outside, I mean like get away from whatever's here. This can just be dedicated to the mine. I think that's reasonable. It's maybe not perfect, but I think it's fine. Carrier bot's probably worth doing. Get out of here. I don't want you. I don't really understand the purpose of coins. And that's way too, like, I don't... I guess some of this, I guess medicine is, like, super valuable. I just don't understand why food is so cheap. Okay, so that can be built finally. Now we need a lot more metal again. Seems to be pretty much what we can expect here, which is fine. We don't need to worry about that too much. So what I may do is make this almost exclusively metal production, and then have starch happen here, and I think that solves a lot of the... Well, I'd keep the 2 metal ones, but generally the idea is that metal would come here, and then I could go put a mine here, and probably... Okay, so what I'd want to do is expect this connection to occur and be fenced in, and I'd probably put some storage here, and then like command site. Let's actually start on that soon. I want to finish these because we need... I want to get extra metal going before I start building more plots, basically. Just so we're not waiting as much. I might want to expand this too, actually. Give them like a TV or something. Here you can have a nice plant. Video screen would be cool. Do we have one of those in the dining room? Kind of makes sense to have a some hydration here as well. We do not have one in the dining room, it looks like. Okay. And we probably want more beds too. This is not the best bed. Okay, we're running out of power. That's a problem. I hate wind. It's so unreliable. I feel like the game is basically saying, no, you have to... If you want to succeed, you have to rely on solar, and you have to have a ton of storage. Otherwise, you can't have power, such a vital resource, rely on a completely unreliable thing like wind. So to me, it's like, why even bother? There's no point. Okay. Trying to see if there's other power generation. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, so it feels like basically if you're not doing solar, you're stupid, kind of. I don't see... Like, maybe wind... Because here's the other thing. I know what I'm going to get out of this. It's always going to hit 30 during the day. This... What are the odds it's going to hit 30 more than half the time? Or even hit 15 more than half the time? I think extremely low. Like, this, clearly, what we're seeing does not make this worth making. The only way this makes sense is if they're cheaper. And they appear to be, but not by enough to matter. So I think solar's the way to go. We're going to kind of go that route, probably. Alright, mining is happening. Let's get this going. These are kind of jam-packed next to each other, but that's okay. I think 4 is definitely overkill, but, you know, whatever. Give them room to expand, because we're... What I'm probably going to do is connect here, put another exit here, and then put a mine here. And then that'll lead up to this and be nice and perfect. And maybe do storage down. I don't know if I want storage on the outside, though. That may be silly. Okay, we ran out of spares. We don't really care about that much. I think that comes down to resource availability. We are building a bunch, so we kind of ran out of metal, most likely. And these take metal to make, so that's fine. You know, we'll figure it out. Power is an issue, as always. This is about to get drained. Yeah, okay, I know about repairs. We don't need to worry about that. We're just... The only reason it's an issue is we're lacking spares, that's all. Some nice stacks of food. Yeah, power sucks. This is not working out the way we need it to. I wonder... 247. So it doesn't double the site. It's 3 extra instead of 2 extra, but I don't know if this is actually worth doing. I suppose we're gonna find out. Because these max at 30, so if these max at like 60, it's probably worth it. No, I don't want a trader. You can actually, no, there's really, you just got food. There's no reason for me to want you here. We have plenty of food. Food is not our issue. Power is our issue, and that does nothing to help. We're starting to build up some bioplastics, that's good. I feel like I might want more starch to be grown. Because we're fine on food, so that makes sense to go for less food, more resources, probably. But we're not exactly sitting on that much production. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Why do we need guards? Did we get a guard? Is that why? We did not get a guard. I don't understand why it's telling me about guards. Did we get invaded by something? I sort of don't understand why that's a thing in this game. Why? I mean, do you get invaded? Are there space pirates that come attack the Mars base? I'm just surprised. I feel like if you're a civilization that's making bases like this, they're not like colonies. This is NASA. Like this is, and no one's like, if NASA's going to do something, odds are like they're outside of the reach of people who would want to mess with them. I don't know. Maybe I'm being stupid. Why did I build that connection? I don't know why I built that connection. Anyway, it's there now, so whatever. I don't know if that actually helps. I mean, does this get overloaded or something? I don't know. I feel like this is probably just an extra thing to repair. Or is this like rated volume? No, this is how much is going through there. Okay, I don't know. Maybe there's an upper limit to how much it can transmit. I don't really understand, and that's okay. I don't need to. We'll figure it out with time. I love this pile. This is so nice to see. It's a shame it doesn't actually really help us at all, but whatever. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to finish that. Oh, we're making a bunch of metal. Like, we're definitely producing resources here, so that's nice. It's just trying to get to where we need to be. I wonder if we're short on a cafeteria. Like, do we need more? Because it seems like with 8 seats we're fine. Like, not everyone's eating at the same time, and they're relatively quick to eat. Maybe they're not. They're taking a little bit of time here. Looks like we're probably okay. Just got 3 more people. Cool. Go work in the mines. We need metal. Oh wow, that's going fast. We only need 1 more and it looks like it's coming. Fantastic. If you guys can build that and get our power situation sorted, it looks like we might want more storage as well. Has to be that far out, huh? Just put them on different forks, it's fine. 80. Okay, so it is worth the extra resources. The big ones make sense. Okay, that's logical, I guess. Higher upfront investment for a higher value. I don't know how it looks from a space perspective, but this works for me. I like that. No, there's no reason to connect those. More people, huh? 2 more. Alright. You are a very glowy person, and I'm too slow to click on you. You are an engineer with nothing to do. I think that's a lack of resources that's doing that, so I kind of want to build down here and get another mine, but I don't see that working. What if I build one like right there? I think that's probably fine, right? it's close enough that the sandstorm... I mean, sandstorms haven't really done anything yet, so we're not that worried about it, but I think it'll be alright. Yeah, I mean, we seem to be doing fine on power. Now that we have that big one. It's more than 2 of these, so we almost doubled our capacity. 10 less than double. I mean, I'm tempted to buy these guys, but like 216 is a lot of credits, and I don't really have that much that I can trade reasonably. Basically just be medicine, and that even doesn't get me there, so... Pass for now. Traders don't... I mean, I feel like they do this in a lot of games like this. They basically make it so that traders are prohibitively expensive, and it makes me question why you would ever even want to use one in the first place. The only reason they ever exist is if you are grossly exceeding the amount of resources that you need to be producing, which seems like they're really not putting traders in as like a mechanic that you can use. They're really just putting them in as like... hey, if you screwed up, you can use this to kind of regain some value. Which, to me, is kind of lame, but that's just my opinion. Okay, so this is getting built. Spares, we're running out of spares, that's fine. I can... where is it? It's here. Charts? No. Stat, where was... there we go. We're big enough we can kick everything up to 10. I'm fine with that. We almost filled this thing already, so that's pretty sweet. Don't need to worry about that too much. What I wanted to do... factory is pointless, we don't need that. Kind of feel like storage is the way to go for the next building. Even though we have other things we want to build, I think this kind of makes sense to do. I'm worried this is going to get full. So I just want to build that. And I kind of want to loop further down here. I don't know if these mines are actually helping us, but it looks like they are. I think we might need more people to staff them. This is like a worker thing, right? I'm assuming it's a worker thing. Could be completely off base, but who knows. It looks like, it sounds like something that should be a worker thing. Let's put it that way. So storage will help. And then I guess next I would probably want to do a command center, because we don't have one of those yet, and we're kind of maybe beyond that. I mean, not beyond that. We probably maybe made a mistake by not building one yet. I think we have everything else, though. Except a bar. We don't have a bar, we don't have a command center. Everything else on that side has been built. Outdoor stuff, there's stuff we haven't touched, like a starport or all this other stuff that takes research. But other than that, we're in there. So this guy probably next. And this is, you're kind of seeing maybe what I'm talking about, where we go. I think big size, why not just make it big to start when we have resources? Let's speed up time again. Yeah, I'm still not seeing a reason to not have people outside during a sandstorm. Like, yeah, they're slow and pointless, but it's not actually hurting anything, so I'm not really seeing a reason to not want them outside. Okay, so we got the storage, that's built. Power looks fine. I want the command structure. We'll make it size 2. We can go right there. And you can start to see how we're connecting here. So what would I want to put here? Now, we're reasonably close to storage, so I'm thinking maybe this can be another area where I put like a bunk. Maybe cabins. How would I do this? Ooh, that was close. I think I do a second canteen, like, right there. I don't know, because I want something here to connect these, to give them another path around this way. I don't want this to be fragmented. Even though it makes sense to have the airlock go there, I want a different airlock. I want one that's closer to the mines that I'm going to put down here. I'll probably put 2 or 3 right here, and that'll be kind of where we expand the mining. Ah, man. More production can go right here, because you want it close to the storage, I would imagine. That kind of makes sense. That was fast. I didn't think that would get built already. I guess we're kind of really ramping up our metal production now. So yeah, I'm thinking like this, kind of this area can be another living area, but I'm gonna do dorms instead of, no, I'm gonna do cabins instead of dorms. So because it can only have one, I want to free up enough room, basically. So what I'm thinking is, I think the canteen is the next option, and you make it a big one, and you put it like, I think that's a good spot, and you connect it there. And then these guys, I feel like there's no reason to make these bigger, maybe? I don't know. Try a big one. Doesn't fit. Little one does not fit. Are you kidding me? That's the closest it gets. Wow, that actually kind of sucks. Okay, oxygen consumption's becoming an issue, so we need to probably cancel that for now, and then this might put a strain on power that I'm going to have to worry about. Putting it on this side of the base I think makes some sense. We're not really doing much over here, so I'll just get this going. I'm happy with what progress we're making here. This seems fine. Security console. Yeah, right there. It doesn't matter where I put it because I can still put... I think I can still put a connection anywhere I want. So I don't really know what we need there. I'm just building one of each to do it. O2 may become an issue, but I'm going to mitigate that hopefully soon with this thing, but we need resources to do it. I've kind of been consuming a lot of material, which, whatever, it's fine. I might have some concerns about power. We're kind of early in the night here, and it's draining mighty quick. We can just build another big one. I think that's next on the menu here. Oxygen and power before we start expanding any further. I kind of want to you know what? Yeah, I feel like I placed this wrong. I want to move it lower. If it's going to prevent me from putting stuff there, I definitely want to go lower. And this will help the oxygen get up and running sooner. And then I can also worry about power if I want to. And I think I do want to. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe 5% guards. I don't actually know why we need them, but I'm assuming that because they're in the game they are needed, so... I wish you could do this slightly differently. I think we're fine without... yeah. I think this is a little better. Switch 5 medics over to guards, that's fine. I'm not really super concerned about medics. I think we're doing just fine. No one's really getting hurt, so it's not an issue at the moment. And I don't know if it'll become an issue later. I'm not sure that's possible. How's water look? Just fine. We're getting close to needing more water, but we're alright for the moment. And power looks good. Control center's doing its thing. Next colonist should be guards. We have a good amount of metal. So I'm going to try this one more time. I'm just going to I'm going to slow down so I have time to place it out. We're about to end the episode here, but I want to get this done. So let's try right there. No, see, I want you to connect to this thing though. Not the right button. I suppose that's fine. I wish it would go a little bit further up, but I guess that's an option that's available to me if I wanted it. I feel like that's not enough. Yeah, I'm not really super thrilled about that. We can loop it around though, that's fine. I don't know what I'm going to put over here though. Right now there's no need for anything, so I don't need to worry about it. Anyway, that is going to do it for today's episode, so thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Hope you'll join us for the next one as well. If you did enjoy it, you can feel free to come by twitch.tv/electronicboost. Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, 6 to 8 p.m. PST, 9 to 11 p.m. EST. Check out a stream if you'd like. If not, thanks for watching videos here on YouTube, and I will see you next time. Take care.